Hello, welcome to my altar. Today, we're looking at one of the cards from the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses deck by Claudia Olivos. I really enjoy the feminine energies in this deck and working with the different personifications of that. Today, we are looking at Sulis Minerva. Justice and healing are the energies associated with this goddess. Now, she comes from the town of Bath, England, named, of course, for the Roman baths that were built there. The Romans had no problem importing their own gods and goddesses into the lands that they conquered. Minerva is a Roman goddess of wisdom. Sulis is probably the name of the Celtic goddess that was associated with the springs there. So she becomes Sulis Minerva. Petitions for justice have been found at the site, at the waters in Bath, asking that the goddess enact punishment for those who have done wrong to others. And of course, the waters were considered very healing, so it makes sense that justice and healing are her purview. Now, I'll read a little bit from the guidebook. Justice and fairness are available to help you with the imbalance of energy brought about by old wounds. Be mindful of how you move around in the world, as karma will work on your behalf. Seek the best outcomes and highest good for all involved. Do not remain silent. Speak up with sincerity for yourself and for those who do not have a voice. Focus on taking care of your well-being, both emotional and physical. You have the power and ability to heal yourself and others, and it begins with the choices you make starting now. Commit to the changes you need to make to live a life which brings you ease and joy. Call on Sulis Minerva when you need healing, when you have been wronged, for fulfillment of wishes, especially for justice against wrongdoing, for courage to speak your truth, to help in the healing of others. And there are some associated activities or recommended activities. Commit to releasing wrongs and injustices to bring feelings of peace and well-being. Raise your energy levels by meditating on gratitude and magnifying your love force. Now that one is fairly easy to do, and one of the things I'm going to do as I sit at this altar in the coming days. Breathe. Breath work. I've been doing alternate nostril breathing. That's a really good practice. Breathe slowly in and out to help bring you calm and to reconnect you with your body's ability to heal. Make time to relax, as it's vital to yourself. And of course, as Sulis Minerva is associated with bath, taking a sacred bath is highly recommended if you're working with this goddess. Scrub yourself down with a brush or a loofah and add herbs and flowers to your bath water, or if you are showering instead of getting in an immersive bath, you can spray essential oils or even hang herbs and flowers around the shower head to help bring the energy and all the good things associated with those plants and those aromas and those wonderful scents into your bath. Creating an altar for Sulis Minerva. It's suggested to have a light blue altar cloth done. Copper, gold, olive green, and orange candles. Well, I have a green candle, well, a candle in a green jar, and a coppery colored candle holder. I don't have the candles lit because when they are, the light just really blurs out the video. But imagine them lit. Representations of Sulis Minerva. Got the card. Owls, eagles, and phoenixes. So there's an owl here. Sea salt and spring water in separate stone bowls. I have sea salt here, and there's spring water in this bowl, and both of those are moss agate. Fruits, flowers, and herbs include oranges, lemons, grapefruit, ginger, and garlic. Orange roses, heather, and honeysuckle, feverfew, echinacea, chamomile, lavender, eucalyptus leaves, mint, rosemary, chives, bay laurel leaves, dill, kava kava, valerian, and cinnamon. Quite a wide array. I have some mint sprigs from my herb garden. Incense and scented oils, lavender, clove, sage, lemon, bay laurel, eucalyptus, cinnamon, ginger, and chamomile. Those are also good to use in the bath if you're going to do a sacred bath. Stones and crystals, kyanite, celestine, topaz, pyrite, amethyst, rose quartz, hematite, lapis lazuli, and carnelian. I have celestite, kyanite, carnelian, lapis, pyrite here. So there's a card reading associated with Sulis Minerva. And I have chosen, the cards are over here on the side. I'll hold them up closer to the camera when we read them. And I have used the Winterseer Animal Companion cards. I really like them when I'm just seeking a little guidance or seeking a quick answer to a question. And when I picked these cards, I kept in mind that this was going to a wider audience. This is not personal for me. This is for all of us. Okay, the first question, what will help me heal? Rabbit. Rabbit and fertility. We need to get in touch with our creativity, with our feelings of abundance and our feelings of prosperity. And I'm thinking of world issues now too, taking control of our own fertility and our own reproduction. Okay. There's also a determination I feel with this because rabbits multiply. There's no stopping them. So by getting in touch with our own fertility, our own creativity, our own feelings of abundance, our own surety that we will persist, we can find healing. The next card is, what is my strength? What is our strength? Boar, bravery. I guess that's self-explanatory. We've been through so much, and we can get through more. We know we are brave. There's no time for subtlety here. Sometimes we just have to claim our power. And we can do that. That is our strength. And I'm thinking especially if we have a common goal, power in numbers. Our strength is that we don't back down. Boar, bravery. Finally, what action must I take? We have eel, mystery. Now this one is interesting. I didn't know much about eels, but they're fascinating creatures, really, except there are things we don't know about them yet. But eel encompasses unconventionality. So that, I think, is the action. That tells us that we must work in unconventional ways. Maybe we can't rely on the systems that are currently in place. And we have to find ways around restrictions, find ways around problems, come up with new solutions and new ways of looking at life. So healing brought about by acknowledging and depending on our own fertility and creativity, prosperity and abundance. What do we have? What can we use? Using it bravely and going forth bravely in unconventional, new, and different ways. That is the guidance from Sulis Minerva. I hope this may have inspired you to create your own altar, do some meditation on Sulis Minerva, working with this divine feminine energy to bring healing and justice into your life and into the world. Thank you so much for joining me. Please, if you would, like, share, subscribe. And until I speak with you again, may all the goddesses bless you. Bye-bye.